Are joining me in studio now, three young ladies. We have Jean, Amanda, and Nicole to talk about the upcoming Mardi Gras parade. Sure, it's Monday, October 30th, better than a month away, but I've seen the signs around town. So, Jean, why are you putting out those signs?
Well, we're putting them out so that people have early notice to if they want to get working on a float, if they want to sign up to have a walking unit in the parade, and just to be aware that it's coming up.
And I understand you have a theme already selected.
Yep, we do. Our theme is The Wonderful World of Halloween.
So how do you guys come up with your themes every year? Do you just, everybody kind of brainstorm and just decide what you want to do?
Yeah, we've had a list going for several years where we just kind of throw out, ideas and we'll just go through the list again and kind of say what sounds good.
Sometimes we have feedback from the community on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay, Facebook, everybody's out there on that. So floats, walking units, there's going to be bands. Who's all involved this year in the Mardi Gras? Nicole?
We have two Grand Marshals. We have a Grand Marshal group. It is Speak Out from the Comanche area. Eight ladies. Nikki Carver. Wrong picture. Nikki Carver.
Yeah, there's Esther Vogel is in that group.
Sean Feltz.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, and we picked them because they do so much to give back to our community, and that's when we pick our Grand Marshals, we kind of think of like who has done something and given back to the community, and they came up as a suggestion, and we thought that's a great pick. So
well, that's a number of Grand Marshals there.
Yeah.
And they've got their walk this Sunday down in Comanche. So
they do, yep.
And there's a junior Grand Marshal. How's that work?
So we do that one a little differently. That's nomination based, and we got a nomination from Shane Haskell with the Clinton Police Department for our CHS student, Tori Hollins, who does a lot of work with the community, Shop with a Cop, just always positive, giving back. We've gotten a lot of great feedback on Facebook for him as our pick. So.
Well, that is outstanding. Again, we're talking about the Mardi Gras Parade with Jean, Amanda, and Nicole. Now, Jean, I know you do such a great job of lining everybody up. So what is the parade route? How's that going to work?
So we're going with what we have done for the last 2-3 years, and we line up on Pershing. Pershing turns into a one-way at 13th Avenue North going south. So we have floats and the walking units all together there on Pershing, from there down to what is basically the courthouse block. And then we pick up the three bands at the courthouse, and we continue on down 2nd Street until we hit 5th Avenue South. And we do, last year was the first year we had a quiet zone, and we're going to continue that again there. It's that first block of the parade. Right there in front of the courthouse, it will be a quiet zone, and so there won't be sirens starting yet at that point. So if you have...
Or lights.
Or lights, you're right, yep. So kind of just like if you have children or adults that want to just not hear all the commotion and just watch it, that's a good place to be.
I have a grandchild who's autistic, so I can appreciate something like that. That's a great idea. Who came up with that idea?
The community reached out to us on Facebook.
Okay.
Again, Shane Haskell, I think, private messaged us and said, hey, this is an idea that people are saying. We put it into motion last year.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. How do you guys decide the lineup? I mean, when do you throw in a band? What walking unit gets to go here? Is it first come, first serve? How does that work?
Well, it's pretty much, we try to separate bands from other bands, convertibles, and mix and match. And if you happen to be the first band this time, you go to the end of the line. So we do have a system separating floats and walkers and businesses from other businesses that might be alike. We line it up like I think we do it like the weekend before most of the time on like a Friday night, and then we have a get-together with the participants in the parade that they can ask any questions. They find out their numbers, where to be when, so that last week of the parade we're working on it most of the time.
Okay, what time does everything start?
Well, you start lining up as early as 5 o'clock. On that, you'll be on Pershing. We'll have the street shut off to traffic as early as 5, and we leave from there at 6:30.
All right, very good. Everybody's phones are blowing up here right now. That's good to see. I want to ask you each how you got involved with Mardi Gras. Nicole, we'll start with you. How did you get involved with the Mardi Gras parade?
I think I came on about 10 years ago. Amanda's my sister-in-law, and she said they were looking for people, and she was talking to me, and I had some ideas, and she's like, you'd be great. And
Amanda, what about you?
I worked at Gateway Travel with Mary Jo Dobson, and she is a longtime parade committee member. She actually has retired. This is her first year of not doing a parade in many, many years. And so it was always parade season. I'd be answering all these calls and fielding them. And I'm like, I guess I should just join the parade committee. And that was back in 2009. So.
And Jean, what about you?
Mine goes back as far as when I was on the Riverboat Days board, and I was in charge of the parade for Riverboat Days. So it carried on over into the Halloween parade.
Talk a little bit about your board. I mean, how active is this board? I would imagine you get together after the parade, kind of talk about things, and then when do you really start planning for the next year's parade?
Yeah, so we actually start probably in the summer. We meet like once a month and just kind of start talking about like what are our ideas for the fall. And then usually September we meet about every other week, October every week, and then a few follow-ups in November. But you know, we've been doing this for so long, we've almost kind of got it down to a smooth pattern. We don't have to do too much because it's just kind of, what did we do last year? What can we improve upon? And I think that as we've continued to grow and have new members, you know, we've brought some different ideas and ways to improve, and it's just only gotten better.
Okay, again, visit with Jean, Amanda, and Nicole, and they got them lined up just like that. Before we let you go, and again, thank you so much for coming in. I know there are different organizations and groups every year who put together a float. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a tradition for some of these people.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is, you know, because there's even talk of, you know, Harding used to do a float. Harding School. They talk every year like they're going to get together again and do a float again, like a alumni Halloween float. I'm not sure they are yet this year, but they talk about it every year. But yeah, the other new thing that we could bring up that we've done in the last probably 5 to 10 years is we rent a cold air balloon. And that's something that a lot of our budget goes to. We rent it from a place in California that gets shipped into us. And we have this balloon at the end of the parade, and it's always theme related. You know, so that's one of the things that when you say we brought on new people, we do new things. And so that's one of the things that we kind of had come up with, as well as we have our own Jack the pumpkin. He's ours, and he's a helium balloon. So we are looking for helium. If anybody out there knows of where we can get helium,
we'd love to sponsor Jack.
Yes,
we lost our they don't sell helium anymore. So the big tanks.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, some of that kind of stuff.
Again,
we're working on.
Again, appreciate you all coming in. Before I let you go, I want to ask you each this one question. Nicole, what does the Mardi Gras parade mean to you?
For me, especially this week with homecoming in Clinton High, tradition. We've been going to the parade forever. My kids, my grandkids. So,
Amanda, what about you? What's this mean to you?
I think it's just fun to bring something to the community. Everyone looks forward to it every year and can't wait to, you know, see what the entries are going to be. It's always exciting for us to see those.
And what about you, Jean? What gets you excited about the Mardi Gras parade?
I think one of the things is that we are the only nighttime parade. And I don't know who told us that, but we're just lucky that we get to still do this parade at nighttime because it is a hassle for the city, the police, us, anything. But it's the lights and the area that type of stuff that makes it a cool parade.
Okay, so again,
Yeah.
Monday, October 30th. If people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way of doing that?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page. So if you were just to type in, you know, Clinton Halloween Parade, you would find us. We have a link to our website. We've kind of gone digital as everything has right anymore, and you can actually fill out your application right on our website, and it comes right to us. Ask us questions on there.
All right. Hey, thank you all for coming in today.
Thanks, Gary.
Again,
Thank you.
Monday, October 30th, the Mardi Gras Parade.
Hey everybody, this is Andy, and Energize Clinton, powered by Community Heart and Soul, needs your help completing a short survey. What do you love most about Clinton? What future do you want for our community, and how do you think we can achieve it? Your voice needs to be heard as we develop future plans for our community. The survey is quick, easy, and confidential. Visit EnergizeClinton.com, again, EnergizeClinton.com, and make sure your opinion counts. One last time, that's EnergizeClinton.com.
There is no hiding the good times at Hides Inn of Comanche, open Monday through Thursday, 1 till 10 p.m., Friday.